Welcome back, everyone, to the K12 Esports League. We are back again tonight with another round of Valorant. I believe the last week of Valorant until we have playoffs. We also have a
Nice.
new caster, GS
Yes,
Sticks.
I'm here. It's been a while since I've casted Valorant, so we're gonna see how I do tonight.
We have faith in him. We have a pretty good matchup. Seems like two very even teams. We have Washington versus California, which have very similar records. I think Washington had a record of 2 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. And then California had 2 wins and 3 ties.
Oh wow. Okay.
A bit of a few players we've seen. We got to watch them in the combine as well. If we've seen both these teams on live on the stream before in earlier weeks. Pretty successful all around. A lot of the players that I'm hoping to see some good action from them. Little tidbit of information. Both of these teams have tied to North Carolina, which I think we watched. I don't actually remember if we've seen North Carolina.
I don't know.
We do have our map picks and bans going on right now between the teams. We had California banning out Pearl and Washington banning Abyss. Fine with me. And California banning Haven.
Oh no.
Shame. We tend to see Haven a lot in this.
I like
league.
Haven.
Washington bans Corrode.
Okay.
I
So-
have a vendetta against Corrode.
What does that mean? We got ancient or not ancient, ascent. Sorry. Ascent and sunset.
Ascent and Sunset. That does sound correct.
There should be one
Oh,
extra. Yeah,
split.
split as well. So we
Well,
have
then we're missing
one
one.
more ban.
We're missing a map.
I don't know how many maps is there? There should only be 7, no?
6, 7.
All right.
I'm hip.
Yeah, he is. He's very hip and cool.
Yeah. I'm hip.
But it does look like we have gotten all the players in now. We were waiting on one, so we should be starting fairly soon
I
here.
think we were waiting on Rocks.
Yeah, we were.
Was Rocks in the combine?
He was.
What I thought.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was making that up or not.
Rox was actually pretty good. I think he was one of our star players to watch as well. So
California taking Split.
okay.
I'm a big Split fan.
I am not a big Split fan, but that came from playing. I
That
didn't like playing
leaves
Yeah,
Ascent
Ascent or
and Sunset.
So we'll see.
I guess usually there's a decider map, but there's no decider
there's
map.
no
in this.
decider in this. So
This is just a best of, not even a best of 2. It's just a full play out to.
yep. Yeah.
Ascent should be in the map pool.
I would assume it is.
Actually, I don't know if I've seen any of the teams pick it, so maybe it's not.
I don't know. I don't keep up with the Valorant.
Keep yapping. Let me
changes.
check.
I know we have a few maps that are not in the pool. Bind is not in the pool. That I do know. Breeze is still out of the pool, which is 07s. I liked playing Breeze.
Remaining Ascent, Bind, Haven, Abyss, Sunset, returning Pearl, Split. Washington chose Defense for Split. What was their map pick?
They haven't picked yet.
Oh.
Oh, Lotus as well is, I don't think, in the pool anymore. Right? Or did we ban it?
I don't think it's in. Lotus is not in the map pick or map
Tough.
pool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I believe this will probably be at least our two's and mine last cast on the K12 Esports Twitch channel. Picked Bind?
Picked Bind. I guess Bind is in the pool then.
Did I just read Bind? I did.
Okay.
Ascent,
So
Bind,
Bind is
Haven,
in there.
Abyss. Okay.
All right.
Hey, these are 2 maps I'm okay with.
I know both of these maps, so I'm fine with it.
That's where my my quarrel comes with these different maps, is that I don't know how to cast them
Right.
because I don't know
You're
what
like,
the maps are.
I don't know what I'm looking at. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to watch the mini map my best. The Corrode, awful. Because I watch the mini map and I'm still wrong.
Yeah.
Because there's so many corners and things that aren't really shown very well on the mini map,
Yeah.
and it messes me up every time.
That's what I was doing the observing for our Valorant team last week, and that was one of the maps played, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just clicking around. So
It's a really weird map.
yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. It looked pretty like pretty basic as far as like the maps go in FPS games. So
It looked like a shotgun's paradise. There's so many just tight angles on, I think it's A site, even B site. There's a lot of little rat corners you can hide in.
I feel like that's just Valorant as a whole. Like all of their maps have something that they can kind of just sit in a corner and wait. So
That's why shotguns are so good.
yeah, they are pretty meta.
The Bucky, the sniper of
Yeah,
Valorant, some might say.
the op.
Actually, just what I say.
Yeah,
People are starting to use the op more in this league that I've started to notice.
that's good.
I've seen people actually buying it and picking it up.
I know it's been like out of the meta. I'm pretty sure, in as far as like competitive goes, like they just don't pick it up because rifling is just so much better usually. So
Correct. These teams, don't be deceived. A little wrong. California is on the attacking side, and Washington is defending.
yeah, we see a Sage pick off rip. One of the first agents selected, which is interesting. I haven't seen a Sage played in a while, so
Sage usually doesn't feel like she's in the meta, but I think Split is a very strong
yeah,
one for Sage. Any site, even mid, you can use her wall very effectively.
Yeah.
To block off and slow down, which based off past games I've seen, the teams like to play as a unit, and then they either wait out forever or they just take the site as fast as they can. So
Okay.
if you use your util properly to slow them down, I guess we'll be able to see based off how teams adapt. But if they get stopped like that, it can happen very quickly. We do have two people trying to figure out this Omen pick.
There it is.
Looks like Karomi lost that duel.
Lost the rock paper scissors for it. We'll see. So it's starting off on attack for California. It looks like they kind of have a more defense like favored team, just mainly because of the Sage. But
Yeah, and I mean, with just about all their characters, the Deadlock, the Clove, all fairly defense heavy.
yeah, kind of the opposite on the other side. On Washington, they have a very attack heavy play style going on. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, very different team comps. Looks like there's a little bit of a team synergy on those banners.
Yeah.
Everyone was matching up over there on California's side. Looking already like California's probably going to lean towards B, maybe mid. It'll be these first rounds that kind of determine how these teams are going to play.
Yeah, it usually is. Like in pretty much every competitive game, you take the first first few minutes of the game just to kind of feel out your opponent, see how they like to play and what they want to do. So starting off with aggression very early on is actually a pretty good thing, just because you can show the defense that you can do it. So
It's also very common on attacking side to just run your pistols down. Run as a unit. The numbers are going to be spread thinner on the defensive side. But not a single player playing on B site.
yeah, playing off towards heaven is two of the defense players. So
I doesn't see anything. They're taking it kind of slow. Washington is full rotating over to this B site, though.
and just leaving one over. That's the jet towards A. I believe it's the jet.
That is Chamber.
Changing. I can't see.
Pushing out onto the site, using the Sage wall. They basically have the full team of Washington here, though. Playing it really slow. Gummy finding the first pick.
There's the utility of the Sage wall, kind of blocking that that flank a little bit so they can't get shot in the side. And here comes the plant is going down.
Planted.
Shots firing off from both sides. Chamber is going to pick up the first one.
Takes a lot to break that deadlock cage.
Stay down.
Ooh. Cheeks with the first kill. Make it 2.
One
City Sniper
enemy
able to trade
remaining.
one back. Gummy as well. Now it's all onto rocks. Not able to get the kills. And Gummy with a 3K in the first round.
Did the Chamber and the Rays get stuck in something? Deadlock trap. I noticed they just weren't moving and they were crouched there.
Yeah.
I don't really know Deadlock's util exactly. But that did keep them stuck there for them to swing back on them.
Yeah, Deadlock's utility is actually very good in the pistol round. that the cage is very difficult to like break, especially with just the pistols.
Yeah, it's already hard enough to break as is. You saw like 3 people trying to break that, and it took a full clip from each of them.
Yeah, and then getting trapped in the net is just being able to move on pistol is kind of crucial. And so if you can't move, it just maybe leaves you as a sitting duck. Now the defense kind of switching it up, putting breach on the A site or B site. Sorry. Just gonna be trying to buy time for his team to rotate over. Peeking off the flash is huge. Is able to get one.
Blinded the whole team with that flash.
Jet dashes away. Silly Sniper's actually caught a huge timing here, tucked into this corner. He's past the fades timing. Yeah, he's going to sit waiting. The rest of his team on B, holding off this push. Behind the Sage wall, Gummy is able to peek out and get one. Malcolm going down, and now running back right into Silly Sniper. The right click doesn't get the kill, and Reds is able to trade it out pretty quickly.
This round was looking fairly promising for Washington, especially with the gun disadvantage, but Silly Sniper wasn't able to capitalize on that flank.
Yeah, pretty similar health advantage or health distribution between both teams.
Guns are very different. They faked the rotate and coming back to B.
Rox is able to best one with the Spectre at range.
Down B.
Now Cheeks is still here. He's got the spike at low HP, and he's the last one remaining for California.
Spike plant.
He is gonna get the plant, but nothing else. Jax.
What a
That's the
round.
kill, yeah.
Washington was able to capitalize off those early picks, taking those guns and just turning it into their round.
That was very solid hold, I believe, from Rox on the breach.
Yeah, I think
Thrifty.
even though Silly Sniper wasn't able to get that initial kill on the flank, did a lot of damage to the Jet.
Yeah,
That's the right click.
it's so good, man. Underrated.
So good, and it's so bad at the same time.
It's good when you need it to be bad.
What?
Other way around.
It is awful when you need it to be
Yeah.
good for you. But if you just randomly want to click it for fun, you'll get a kill.
But starting off very back and forth, 1-1.
This is going to make, I guess, Washington have the advantage going into this. Are they buying full-on guns?
All right, looks like pistols on the side of California. Washington can do it, so can California. So
I think it's a little bit harder on attack to break through guns.
definitely is. This heavy A lean off start. 3 of the attack towards A, but they're actually walking back. Tactical Cheeks kind of going up mid alone. Silly Sniper is holding for it, but he doesn't really get any damage as he falls away through the vents. Malcolm taking contact at A main as well. This is a lot of information that California is leaning towards the A site, but the B defense is still very strong. 3 players leaning on this side of the map.
California very split up with Bomb still towards A site.
Yeah.
It was looking like they're wanting to crunch onto B.
It might be a fake here. It might be a go towards heaven with B and try to get a plant on A.
I like the patience coming from California. They're trying to find some kind of opening pick to just get anything.
Army up close to this box with the Spectre. Might have both players on his plate here. Oh, Kasagi does clear it, and it goes 1 for 1. Rox, in the meantime, cleans up that other B pick and just lining up for Malcolm. Easy kills.
They got one for their pistols. They could have played it a little bit better on that second group of people. They took their timing to take the space and then just kind of lined up at a long-range
Yeah.
fight against a Vandal.
Yeah, that was a... I don't mind the strat of trying to fake out the B pressure and then go for a plant on A, but it just didn't really happen in California's favor.
No, I think they might have peaked a little bit too soon, because once they took that fight in B, they kind of immediately started rushing the A site and didn't give Chamber enough time to react to them pushing B.
Both prongs of that B hit just kind of fell flat, so... But it kind of looks like California likes this B site, going back towards it again.
This is our first actual buy round with a couple of lower tier rifles on Washington's side, but
Yeah, Bulldog and a Guardian we've seen so far.
they're just bonuses they've brought from other rounds, though.
Yeah. Ooh, and Rox is getting active, pushing down mid. This is very early pressure coming out. Jack's going to try to buy some time here on this B push. Ooh, he does get slowed. Stuck on this box on site. Misses the spray. Cheeks gets the kill. Bonehead as well, picking up Kurumi.
California going in with the man advantage now. 3v4 retake. Make it a 2v4 retake. Gummy.
Ooh, quick tap from Silly Sniper. Does pull one back now in the 2v3. Sniper trying to peek towards that back site. But Bonehead's just not peeking. Ooh, spotted out. Bonehead does get the kill. He actually gets both. 3K in the round from Bonehead.
Very well played there from California. They didn't get over aggressive after they got that one pick, and then Sniper got one in return. They didn't want to give up anything.
Yeah, they played that very well. Not over peeking. It's very easy in that kind of situation to take a fight that you don't really need to, but they stay calm and they sit and they get the round off of it.
They also played together on that just bomb hold with those two,
Yeah.
swinging off of each other.
Holding a little bit of a crossfire and then swinging together. That's how you win rounds.
It does make it tied back up at 2-2.
Washington is awarded another buy round because they won that second round forced buy. Well, it wasn't even a forced buy. It was a full save that they picked up. But now guns into guns once more. 4 rounds into the game. It's all tied up still. So, ooh, it did spot out Kusagi on that little jump peek. Rocks. Going for that little breach stun. His utility is going to force them out into the open here. Is Kurumi able to get anything? He does get one. Traded immediately. They do know Rox is here. All of his util being used already. He has one flashbang that's left over, but trying to isolate these fights. But 3 of the California players already on site. That nade is going to do big damage, and Malcolm does punish the runaway. Tap over the wall, gets 1, make it 2. Gummy rezzing immediately with the ultimate. Dropping to the site, the 2v2. Gummy has to get a kill here and having to run in. The wall disappears. Kusagi gets 1. Gummy gets the other. 4K from Kusagi in that round.
Yeah, that was a great round for California. I was a little scared with that Clove ult, but it worked out for him just fine. The Sage Wall ran out kind of at perfect timing for them. That's one thing Washington is kind of just ignoring. They let that Sage Wall go up and just let it stay there as a full wall for the team.
They're allowing the walk across every single time.
They haven't tried to destroy it really at all because it also kind of works to their advantage. Silly Sniper is just kind of using it as aim training.
Yeah.
They're just looking for heads.
We're seeing a lot of head-to-head duels just over it and going both ways. So
maybe that's something Washington can try and change up. Gets
Jax,
a lot of information.
Yeah, getting a little risky there. He does have a smoke, but little as you know, Gummy's already in front of it. Trying to swing on him. Flash out, does get punished. Do they know Kurumi's here? He has played here most rounds. And as the bullets get fired off, they do know. Just crunch into the B site. Rox is able to get 2. Goes down after that, and now the 3v3. Make it 3v4 off that Sage Res. Silly Sniper with the rocket. Doesn't get anything. Ooh, Silly Sniper on this B hold, able to get 2 more, and low HP on both of the California players.
1 enemy remaining.
1-for-1 trade again. Oh, up close. Malcolm on the swing. Yeah, free headshot for him, and again, tied up. This is so back and forth right now.
That was, what, 3 ults used that round?
Yeah, that was a tough round to lose for California. They used that Sage Res, hoping to get the advantage back. Doesn't go in their favor.
Washington also gambled with theirs, though. They had their Chamber ult and Raze ult.
Yeah. Chamber did get 1 on the Sniper, I'm pretty sure. And the Raze, I don't know if it did damage. I think it did onto the Jet. It just didn't get the kill.
The Jet did die
Yeah,
after that shot was fired, so it doesn't matter too much.
Was able to clean it up afterwards, but
Get out of my way.
very costly round from both sides.
California is switching it up, though.
Now leaning over towards this A site. Now they've done this a few rounds now, but they usually just walk it back and go sewers to mid. Exactly what we're looking at. Gummy, he's cleared out a little bit of presence in mid. Doing a little inspect, changing the color of his gun. And
You even do that.
I don't know. But Jax on that little peek doesn't see anything, but that's false confidence given over to Washington. He rotates away, but in the meantime, California's taken all of this space in mid. Gummy already into vents.
They're just going fully unchecked.
Yeah, they're making no noise, which is huge. They've gotten so much space that even if they take any of these fights, they're not going to be ready for so many players to be here.
They still have to make this rest of the space theirs without making any
Silly
noise.
Sniper. He did get caught out before in the vents. He was able to run away and retreat last time, but now, yeah, holding both teams just holding this angle, waiting for somebody to aggress. Looks like Bonehead's gonna be the move, but silly sniper, such bad timing. Bonehead has the classic. He's just gonna be the first
30 seconds
bait,
left.
but no one on his team is with him. They're just sending him alone, and they're gonna walk back towards B. He has this rotate like under wraps pretty much. It is just the classic as he pushes forward a little bit. The Raze Boombot doesn't get any information, forces Bonehead back a little bit. And with 12 seconds, they have to run to this B site.
Seconds left.
No clears. Rox gets 2. Rumi does break that Sage Wall. He has an avenue back into heaven, and Bonehead on this late flank. He's going to have to buy some time for his team, but no time for the plant. They didn't prioritize the plant or that take, and the waste of the jet knives, that is a not so good round for California.
Yeah, they played it just a bit too slow. They got the space they needed to, and then yet again didn't clear rocks in that exact same spot as last round, getting 2 again.
Yeah. That was an interesting kind of turn of events for California. They had so much space so early, but then they just sat in middle, which we haven't seen before. Usually when they get that space, they transition pretty quickly into a take, but I think they were...
I saw the play of
Yeah.
what they were going for. They just didn't execute it quick enough.
And little did Bonehead know, if he had pushed forward immediately, he would have had a timing onto Silly Sniper, but
Yeah.
doesn't go for it, and it comes back to bite them in the end. All right, it looks like it's just going to be another heavy B hit. Rox now repositioned for this take. He does have the ult. We'll see if it comes into play. Doesn't look like it. He's just got gun out. Does have one. Does get traded immediately by Tactical Cheeks. Tap's not landing this time. Gummy best Kurumi.
Spike planted. Listening.
Now it's a disadvantage retake for Washington. We've seen these rounds go California's way more often than not. And quite a bit of time on this retake. Stunned out is Silly Sniper. Malcolm is able to cover. Now back in this right corner is Tactical Cheeks, but it's such a deep angle. On the swing, Silly Sniper does get the kill, and the flash coming out from Jax as well. It's going to buy a little bit more time. Malcolm's just sticking.
One enemy remaining.
Just at half. Ooh, Jax clean taps, getting both kills. And that's a clean retake from Washington.
I got a little worried once Malcolm jumped off of Spike.
Yeah. He did get it. He got it to half, and then he went, I'll just help my teammate, and didn't really need it. Jax gets both kills.
Yeah, the clove was very low. I don't think you could really know that.
Yeah.
That was a good retake from Washington. California usually does a really good job on their post plans, and they held the angles right, but Washington traded their team very well. After
Yeah.
activating that trap, they were there for the trade.
Yeah, that was good team play there from Washington, just peeking off each other and supporting just perfectly in that retake. Now we see a 2-round lead. This is the first time it hasn't just been back and forth.
It looks like that's going to be the difference maker in this game. It isn't going to be one person's pop-off game performance that wins this game. It's going to be working with your team and having the proper plays.
And we saw that on the scoreboard as well. It's very close on both sides. It's jump peek coming out from Bonehead. Malcolm is just holding, but yeah, he's just going to teleport away. Ooh, and the other side in middle, Jax actually picks up Gummy. That lurk is punished very early, and we see just a flood into A site. The remaining California players just going up. That Sage Wall is going to have to get broken from the defense.
Stop the boom bot.
Yeah. Bonehead retreating into the site, just using his util for this retake.
Was that a Raze nade outside the map?
I didn't see it. Might have been.
There was a
Tactical
Raze nade.
Cheeks. Let's get one. Jax traded back one. Washington again on this retake is doing very well. The breach ult does come through. May seem like a little bit of overkill, but Malcolm picks up both, and Washington securing another round win.
I was also going to say it looked like a little bit of overkill, but the Jet was just picking off the Washington players one by one.
Coming into that was a 5v4, and then it just came down to a 2v1 very quickly. So Tactical Cheeks picking up a few more kills in that, but it doesn't result in a round win.
They do have the operator in the hands of Kuromi.
Yeah, and Washington still has a couple of ults to work with here, given it is an Omen TP as well as a Raze ult. But let's see. And the buy is not super good from from California.
You see Kuromi's scoreline right there?
I did not.
Ah.
Oh, I see. Looked like so.
6-7.
Tactical Cheeks doesn't have a gun into this round. He is the Jet. I'm assuming we're gonna see some orb pickups and then hopefully picking up knives.
Yep, there it goes.
There it is.
Sage Wall comes out as always. They're rushing
Oh,
it
the
quickly.
breach is a little too late on that. Bonehead already wide. Kurumi goes down for it. Rock's playing very close to Sage Wall. Just knife out running.
Spike planted.
Sagi goes down. Tactical Cheeks does trade. And again, Washington, these retakes are just suffocating.
Last
Going in
player
quick,
standing.
Bonehead goes down to the ult. Now it's all on the Reds. Ridley Sniper getting both of those remaining kills, and Washington is really starting to run away with this one.
Yeah, Silly Sniper came in with the aggression on that retake. They kind of knew where they like to play their post plants. There's always someone on that right side. Who is it on the Sage?
Kusagi.
Yeah, Kusagi just kind of did not care about rocks.
Yeah.
So I don't. They were also just running with their knife out while on site, which is a little bit questionable.
Yeah, there was definitely moments where you could have been peeked from heaven or right where Rox was. And Rox is the typical B holder. They should have recognized that he was not the one that they killed. So,
Yeah, rocks is almost always either straight below heaven or over in the back corner.
yeah. So, a little bit of an oversight there from Kusagi, but
It happens.
it does happen. As the defense takes 4 rounds, 4-round lead here, we'll see how California can fight back.
I was so sure that hit Jax.
It looked like it should have. It kind of went through him,
I thought it even like made the animation that it hit him.
but no damage done. So heavy pressure here from Washington in middle, but
They find that opening pick on A. That's good for them. They are on the gun disadvantage in this round.
yeah, as the mid fight kind of dissipates,
My territory, my
California has a
rules.
big
I have them now.
big lead here in this retake, especially as Silly Sniper goes down. Right back from Jax.
Cover going out.
Blink from Gummy. Gets 1, not able to transition it into 2, but the ult comes through, keeping the man advantage. Gummy does go down. Rox is able to clean that up. Jax is super low, trying to drop in. Kusagi does get it.
You were
Actually,
a
Kusagi getting both.
I am a
Wow,
monster.
that was a good round from California. They got that opening pick.
Last
And,
round before the switch.
Bit of a misread from Washington, trying to pull 3 players over towards mid.
Yeah, that was kind of needed. They had sheriffs in their hands.
Yeah.
Malcolm pulling out the Odin for Washington.
Okay. The Odin is very, very powerful.
Pretty stupid.
Yeah, it is. Okay, now this is going to be interesting, honestly, because Malcolm, okay.
With the sniper,
sniper as
and
well.
the Odin.
He's pre-popped the chamber ult.
Which you might as well, last round of the half.
Actually dropped an extra, so he's going to spam all of his bullets and then pick it back up with more bullets. Might give California a false sense of security.
On the right side for it as well.
Yeah. Smoke comes down. Oh, if he had spammed, might have gotten a kill. The lineup for Silly Sniper gets 2, make it 3. The ult coming in. Just a little bit of chip damage onto Sage. Malcolm still waiting for anything. Jumping wide. Usagi does spot it out, but...
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and there's the spam from Jax. Keeping it going. There you go. Gummy does pull one back. Now the 1v2.
Jack's looking like you could see that person through the wall.
Oh, there it is. Malcolm finally with the op is able to get a peek of where he's not at the disadvantage.
California yet again
Switching
punished
sides.
for just running around with your knife out.
Yeah.
I don't know why you have the smoke to get past the one walk, but then you only have one area to look. The knife's not going to be able to do that.
Yeah, and Silly Sniper has played that angle pretty much all game long. We've seen him standing up on that box, just waiting for people to walk up, and he finally gets it. Every time they've gone A, they've just kind of walked into sight and not come heaven, so he's finally able to get something.
It did finally pay off.
Yeah.
Because I guess Silly Sniper hasn't really shown their presence there.
Yeah.
They're always off angle, hoping that someone pushes it. So I'll give California that benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, but on this side switch, we're going to see how California likes to play. Does look like the Sage in mid, going to use the wall.
Cover going out.
And like we were saying, their team comp does look a lot more defensive heavy.
Yeah.
And hears that Sage wall.
Yeah, and a lot of bullets. This is a ton of information. They heard at least 3 guns fire off. So, trying to play back a little bit is Kusagi. Really just, yeah, waiting on that stun. Just tucking in. And this mid push is kind of stalled out. Actually starting to look towards vents rather than going heaven. But California did pull an extra player over towards the B side, so now there's 3 leaning there.
They took this space and have just slowed it down.
But on the A side, they're also playing a crossfire, so both sites are heavily occupied. Bonehead looking nowhere as Malcolm's able to make it 2 on that entry. Now the B site's given over for free. Kusagi's still holding the same angle. Does spot out Jax, but the push is still going. Fully wrapping. We're just going to go A, but bombs planted B.
They're just here for these kills.
Yeah, just a whole death ball running at him. Tactical Cheeks gets 1, but that's all he can do. That was an interesting hold from California. I'm not sure where Bonehead was looking.
They were almost holding as if they were in a post plant.
Yeah.
It was a little confusing.
He was trying to big brain it and thinking they were going to go out to the right immediately after coming out of the B main, but
his thought process is that they were in mid.
yeah.
And so he was hoping that they would push in from heaven and he'd be hiding behind the box. I
guess
I
that
can
is
now
fair.
understand it because they
Yeah.
did hear all of them in mid.
They were all mid, and Kusagi was playing safe. He wasn't playing for any information, so...
This is why we talk through things. Now it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Well, it makes sense, but it was also a little questionable.
Little oversight, but I can see the thought process now.
Now, heavy mid again. So this is very different from Washington's, or from California's attack. They never went mid, very rarely.
And they
Silly
clear
sniper.
Sage.
Yeah, very quick on that entry, and B main is just given over. Jax as well, holding off this mid flank. It's really all on to Tactical Cheeks here up close. Oh, it's actually Bonehead, sorry, and he does go down to Silly Sniper as well, so...
Not even with a gun upgrade.
That's just the ghost coming in. Finally, a stinger.
The gun disadvantage is showing, though. It's hard to beat
Yeah.
SMGs with these classics.
But now the 5v1. Seems a little bit... Okay.
Trying to make the play of your
Washington
career.
is hunting a little much.
Yeah, they are very hyper-aggressive after bomb plant goes down.
There it is, spotted out. Kurumi does get the kill.
Like, I can get they have the advantage like that, but they would just kind of be giving guns away for free.
Yeah, I mean, like, if they had oversight and missed the guy in defender spawn, like they kind of did, there was only one player even close, and it was Kurumi to the B site. Everyone else was bottom mid.
Yeah,
clearing
California
sewers.
could easily punish that. I think they're slightly overconfident right now with the score line and just having the gun advantage. So that's where those kind of mistakes can start to show.
But even if the scoreline does look a little dire, guns are out for the side of California. They have full rifles. And just knife out, running out mid. Kusagi is going to try to punish this mid pick this time. Oh, a little slow on the reaction. Oh, and gun out. Jax is able to best him with the shorty. Now the fast vent take. We haven't seen this one yet. Reds is the one here to hold. It's done both ways, and Jack's best Tactical Cheeks on the ramp. Flank comes through. Bonehead does get the kill on Rocks. Silly Sniper trades one back.
Spike
All
planted.
right, and both players now noted coming in from the defender spawn. We have a very late lurk in middle. See if it catches out Bonehead at all. Gummy does get the kill on site.
One enemy
Still paying
remaining.
slow. Malcolm does get the kill though, so now it's just 1v2.
Last player
Gummy
standing.
has a chance to stick the defuse here. Malcolm has to push him off this. 5 HP though. Spam comes through and Gummy 3K.
Was that a 2v4 retake?
It was. That was a 2v4. Just a little bit of
Not tomorrow.
overconfidence coming from Washington, taking those engagements that they didn't need to.
And that's exactly what we were saying. You can easily be punished by that.
For sure.
If you don't play your post plant properly, they can pick you off one by one and get the free round.
Now, very good round from Gummy, able to get the 3K in that retake, and now the game doesn't seem so far away. 5 rounds is all of the difference. So, and that can mount very quickly.
I'm going to hit this B site.
Oh, a lot of damage very quickly onto Gummy. Falling for the Sage heal, but right in front of him is Silly Sniper. What a beautiful flash from the Omen and just a huge entry.
Here they go again, pushing with this extra aggression, taking space quickly.
Gun here.
California
Last player
has
standing.
a near impossible retake. Now it's just Bonehead with a stinger in hand. Up the ladder behind him. He's not looking, but he does turn around just in time, takes down Jax. And just funneling out like the defense just flying out of that heaven smoke. Silly Sniper gets a third, starting that round and ending
What
it.
do we learn by
Yeah,
thinking-
Silly Sniper raised,
thinking out loud?
satcheling in with
Satcheled
the judge.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Both defenders were blind, and Kusagi having to come through smoke just wasn't enough. So that was a big round from Washington.
They seemed slightly more reserved on just pushing after getting the space, but they did definitely get a little aggressive, and it works out in their favor a lot of the time when they take that extra like defender-sided space. It comes to hurt you when you try and go a little bit too far without someone to back you up. They're at least pushing as a 2
Yeah.
wherever they went.
I love to do the little what if. What if Bonehead didn't shoot them in the smoke right there and they just walk right on by? He could have gone for a ninja defuse.
There was still one person on site though.
Yeah. This is we have 5 of the Washington players just sitting in a row down here, just waiting for a push that's
They're going.
not coming.
This is a firing squad. They're going for some weird strats here.
Yeah.
They played the last round hyper aggressive, and now they're playing it as passive as can be.
We'll see if California does anything with this. Now they've taken mid fast every single round, or almost every round has Washington. So now that they're not there,
A little bit of doom scrolling in between rounds.
Yeah.
Typical.
yeah. But California's not really, they are not pushing at all. They're just sitting back. And they have actually rotated a player over to the A side. Now this, if it comes down to it, to being an A push, which it looks like it's going to be, this could have been a very good move. Blast backing in is Silly Sniper. Nice tactical cheeks. And the TP into the backside, now it's just a free side
30
given
seconds
over.
left.
Ray's bot does go off, but no bullets connect, so sticking with this group mentality.
Not this firing squad
Stacked
yet
up in
again.
the corner. It's gonna make it very difficult to punish. So they're all just holding. Reds is gonna get spotted out.
Oh no.
Red's actually getting 2.
One enemy remaining.
Now it's just 1. Yeah, Gummy, not much you can do there.
Uh,
Crazy strategy coming in.
in terms of gun duels, no, there's nothing you can do. You need some piece of util to
Yeah.
break that up, do some damage.
If there was a raise on the side of the defense, little nade in the corner would have done very massive damage, but it doesn't happen. So
Washington clearly confident going into this, and also taking a timeout.
yeah, they're trying to lock this down. They're gonna sit for a minute. Now, honestly, I don't mind this because they are clearly very overconfident. Like they're doing some funny strats. They're doing random stuff. So maybe take this time out. Maybe they're just gonna talk about it and just calm down a second. They need 1 round out of the next 7. So
It does make me realize that California hasn't taken any timeouts,
yes,
which you would almost want to do early on in this second half when Washington started to run away with these rounds.
yeah. Honestly, I would have taken it on their attack after they lost 5 straight. Probably right in the middle of that. Try to
But
talk through
I
what's
mean,
going wrong.
we say this every week. It's something that even teams in pro play and collegiate play tend to struggle with. It feels almost bad to take your time out because you go, what if we need it later on? But you get at least 1.5.
Yeah,
And
it's
people
1.5.
tend to
You might
not
as
use
well.
them.
Yeah, you might as well use it. I think it does help if you're an outsider looking in. Like we can see it, and we're also talking in hindsight that they did lose those 5 rounds in a row, but when you have that timeout and you're already halfway through, or you're already a quarter through the game, you're into round 7, and you've lost a majority of them, you might as well take that timeout and talk about it.
That's why having a coach to look at it to stop you, slow you down. People fear that it's giving the other team a timeout as well.
Yeah. Sometimes all you need is you just need to talk to your team. Be like, what's going on, guys? Why is this B site fumbling? And I think that's going to be the pressure that Washington wants to put on. There it is.
Enemy remaining.
Good fights from California, just lining all of them up. And now it's just Jax with the judge sitting in the main. It looked like for a moment that California was going to push that, but they decide against it until now. Here comes Jax, judge on the corner, does miss his shot. Kusagi with the kill. Now that's 1 for California.
California kind of looking like they had a firing squad there for themselves.
Yeah,
They pushed out that smoke and stopped them within a foot of it.
they were ready for it. That B site has been a struggle in the past.
They did have the information that they were in B garage.
Yeah.
And they just held it without getting too aggressive and giving up a pick. Smart way to play their defensive rounds.
That is that is kind of a fun though little strat from Washington. Take a timeout to call a B rush. But
I mean, yay.
Thank you.
try
Yeah,
to
you never know what you'd expect after
try to
a
make the
timeout.
defense overcook it a little bit. Doesn't go in their favor. Now the flash. Sagi's gonna back up off of it. He does get the wall down and a slow, so it does buy a little bit of time for himself.
Deadlock, or what's his name? ISO ult comes out, and Kusagi wins it.
Silly Sniper is able to trade one back. Now 4v4. Ooh, California is very stacked up. They were all on top of each other there. Now going for the Sage Res. A little risky, but after they funnel back through vents, it turns out it was a good play. Now in the 5v3. Tactical Cheeks drops the spike.
Last player
Now it's
standing.
just rocks. He does get a couple in that 5v1, but doesn't actually come out with a round. So now 2 rounds to the good. We said out of 7 they needed 1, so see how we do. Now they have 5 chances.
Yeah, it's always hard to close out when you have 1 round to go. And I say it every time, ISO is the scariest ult. Because you're just going in there in a 1v1, and if you lose it, you have no one to blame except yourself.
Honestly, it's scary for the ISO too, because if you put them in that situation,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Lose,
That's what I'm saying more is it's scary to be the ISO because you had the ult. It's your advantage.
Yeah.
But you lost the 1v1.
You want to play?
And just like that,
Let's
they have a
play.
main advantage because of you.
Chamber pulling out the AWP.
Is anyone even there?
I think it was just a little pre-fire. I don't know. Might have been a misclick, but
Picked me out.
yeah, California's had very clean rounds these past 2, so their confidence is starting to fight back a little bit. But Washington really needs to close this out soon, or this comeback is definitely on.
They're being smart about not giving any opening picks.
Well, Kusagi, he's on an island here. He needs 2 on this take, or he just needs to live. Sounds like the latter is what he's going to go for, so playing back a little bit. Ooh, timing. Silly Sniper almost just went through as Kusagi turned his back. Now the Sage Wall's gone. All 5 of the attack is just sitting in bottom mid. This is all on Kusagi's shoulders. And he doesn't even get 1. Silly Sniper on the entry. Here comes the breach ult. Now, it doesn't hit Bonehead on this site. Last pack coming in. Silly Sniper does go down, but Bonehead stunned out. Rox gets the trade. 4v3.
30 seconds left.
Tough retake. 2 in through heaven. They gotta find Kurumi and Malcolm, but not gonna happen. Kurumi does go down, but now
Last
Out of a
player standing.
1v1.
Gummy got 2.
No one's here to save the game. It's Gummy.
Jax on the flash. Oh, no bullets either way land. Get it half. Now stun out swing. Gummy does get the kill. 3K on that retake.
Very well played there from Gummy.
Yeah.
Almost missed the opening they were given after dodging the blind. They're able to save the game. 22 and 19.
Yeah, kind of carrying the team right now. He's been very influential on these retakes and on these clutch rounds. So
It's now 12 to 8.
yeah, what was a 12-5, now 12-8. Seems much more manageable from California.
Which was also what, a 7-4?
Yeah, it was a 7 or 8-4 half, and then they went 9. Oh wait, no, that was the attack. Never mind. But yeah,
Either way, the scoreline is closing in.
Blocking movement. Sensor down.
yeah, using that
Hold them to
trap
their
just
grave.
immediately goes down to that
Nothing there.
Raze ult, and then the ultimate as well. Just
Kind of a questionable ult on that one. Even if someone gets caught in that, they could easily shoot him out pretty quickly.
yeah,
You know?
there was not much
Over
could have been stopped there other than I guess the information that they're coming through the smoke, but they don't come through the smoke. They wait it out and then they strike after. Kusagi with the Phantom Spray does get 2
One enemy
and
remaining.
taps out the next. Actually, Goat,
Spike
the red
down
Goat
B.
comes through. Now it's just Jax in the backside. Now the information's there. Kusagi peeking very alone. Not waiting for his teammate. Now Reds, he is waiting for the team. Still getting the information that the Omen's still backside, but yeah, Tactical Cheeks does get the kill.
I mean, it was almost looking promising there for Jax.
He had TPs. He still could have moved out of the backside, but he decided against it. So
The duality of these games.
yeah,
1v1, can't win. 1v5?
Yeah.
Confidence, you go, hey, it's anyone's game.
for sure. Jax wanted to be the hero that closed out the game for his team, but it doesn't come through. And now
Finally a
the
timeout.
Washington timeout.
Not the Washington timeout, California timeout. Oh, no, it is
It's
Washington.
attackers.
Again?
Interesting. Yeah. I don't. Okay, maybe it was California's timeout before.
It said attacker. but-
Actually, yeah, because it was called by Jax last time. This time it's Foster, which I believe is the coach of Washington.
So 2 timeouts? I don't. Maybe
might-
maybe you get multiple timeouts. A half. I'm unsure. Maybe it's 2 per game.
I'm not sure on
All I know is-
Valorant. So
Based off what it said, Washington has taken 2 timeouts.
yes, and California is not in this entire retake. Or comeback. They've just gone for it every single round they've been playing, just in their own.
I don't know what I'm
Devices.
listening to. I do
I don't
hear
know.
it as well.
But yeah, so now the coach is getting involved on the side of Washington. He's gonna try to rope his team back in. They have lost, what is that, 4 straight rounds now.
Yeah, I believe so.
4 straight after winning 4 of the first 5. So having a bit of a hard time on the attack now. Going very split. Get it like the map.
Good
We have
one.
one lurk over towards A. And looks like 3 going towards B main. Malcolm tasked with fighting mid alone.
Over there.
It does rotate over California out of the B site.
Yeah, they've pulled.
Not wanting to
Towards-
fall for it too much, though. They are kind of pushing back away.
Yeah, but so is Washington. Everybody rotating around, and this may be a crazy brawl on the A site.
They're kind of both just reading each other perfectly right now.
A little bit of chip damage.
Almost giving away that first pick.
Yeah. Doggy not calling for help, leaving the B player on site.
Gummy. Rotating towards B.
Yeah, in a weird spot, not really doing much. Now running back towards A. California has a good read right now. Playing super passive on the site. Tactical Cheeks
30
gets
seconds
2. Walking in A main, just free kills for Tactical Cheeks. Kusagi does go down in mid. Dashing a little bit too far. Kurumi punishes.
Player
Now Gummy's
standing.
turn. 2 kills.
Spike down.
And it's
Now
down
it's
to a
just Malcolm.
3v2.
California knows 13 seconds. Has to get the
10
spike and
seconds
plant.
left.
Oh, knife out. Reds does get the kill.
Very smartly played there from California. They knew he didn't have time.
Yeah.
And, I mean, knife was out, but they had so little time. They just kind of had to run for spike and get it to the plant.
Yeah, and Gummy was playing it right, playing safe, letting his teammate take the fight, and then he was going to come in for the final little nail in the coffin if needed. But
What's the eco looking like?
It's
looking
not good.
Kind of rough on the side of
if
Washington.
I was Washington, I'd take a save right now. Make sure you can get a full buy into the next. But they're going for light armor, guns.
at a shorty and
Satchel out.
See a shorty and armor on one. He's going to go for the ult. Already up heaven. Now, there is a defender here, but he's actually full running. This is going to be a waste of an ult on
they
Silly
know
Sniper.
he's coming.
He's taking a lot of space for his team, but now on the defense, Tactical Cheeks gets nothing. Comes up empty-handed. Gummy does come back alive with his ult. Now fighting the site, gets 1.
Spike down A.
Oh, and Jax is super alone. The only one on site. Actually, Rox is here, sorry. He's able to get Gummy. Trade out the gun. Malcolm is super late on this lurk. But he's the one fighting first, actually. Kusagi goes down.
I'm too far.
Ooh, here comes the Fade Dog. Not going to do anything. The smoke's still up in screens. Both of the defenders coming in from heaven. This may be it. Washington finally getting an entry and then going in.
One enemy remaining.
Malcolm gets Bonehead, and now it's just Reds. Yeah.
Yeah.
4K from
Attackers win.
Rocks to close it out finally. Able to get that one round that was needed.
It was looking like Gummy was going to have that round one, and then Rox stepped
Yeah.
in and played it very well.
All the kills needed. Cheeks just wasn't able to get kills like he did the previous round on that entry. So look at that scoreboard. Washington getting so many kills.
Yeah. After everything that round went on, it was a very good game from both teams.
Yeah.
Scoreline early on started to look a little bit dire, but you can always come back no matter what.
Yeah, that was very doable from California. I think just the start of that half was a little bit too slow. The start of that game, losing 8-4 on the half. So
I think that was California's map pick, or was that Washington's map pick?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
We might be able to go back in the chat and find it, but either way, we will go to find him next. So I think both of those maps are pretty. Everyone's pretty good at both maps. They played a lot, so
They've been in the map pool since the start.
well, I guess they haven't
Split was California's pick. That's what
Okay.
I thought. So
So
they do
losing their map
lose
pick.
their map pick, but
Yeah.
that happens all the time. Our JV team here loses their map pick all the time, and they're undefeated.
They are. They go to map 3 and they fight back into
And
the
they
series.
win it out.
And yeah.
Yeah, both these teams are very even. They both kind of started to get their star player later on in the rounds. Gummy was popping off for California, and
Yeah.
Silly Sniper was also having a very good game.
Yeah.
Silly Sniper's immortal. I saw one of the players on there. Someone had an immortal gun buddy, and then switched to their pistol with a silver gun buddy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Silly
was like,
Sniper
wow.
and Rocks are both immortal, I believe.
That's showing they put on the grind.
Yeah.
Started out low, and then they just built their way up through that.
Yeah, if I remember correctly from the combine, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So Rocks is Ascendant, Gummy's Gummy's Diamond.
Yeah.
But Gummy plays very well. That was one of my notes from the combine.
Yeah, Gummy's Ascendant.
He's
Yeah,
been-
Gummy
he's been
plays.
grinding.
Gummy plays very smart and doesn't get like over aggressive when it's
Yeah.
not needed.
Very-
And they so far I think they always play Clove.
That's what I've seen. Yeah.
Gummy going back to the Clove. That's their comfort pick, and it works out for them very well. We are going to this map pick with California on the defending side and Washington on the attacking side.
Yeah.
Kind of the same. They're switching it up a little bit for California's side.
Actually,
Harbor
it was-
coming out for Washington. I think.
Yeah.
I feel like I always see Harbor on.
I think this might
Bind.
be just a troll pick right now. I don't think we're actually going to see 3 or 4 controllers being played. Is it controllers that are the smokes? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're hovering Astra, Brimstone, Rocks, Clove, sorry, and yeah, I don't think that's going to be their team composition going into this, unless it is, and then that's really funny.
What are the switches up we got on California's side? We have Sky and Raze, I think, switching up for
Yeah, we have Kusagi.
Sage and
Was a Jet, I believe.
sure.
Yeah, Tactical Cheeks was on the Jet. Kusagi was on the Sage.
Clove is a decent smoker though, all around. I still find it crazy you can use your ability after death.
Yeah. That's why I always think that Clove is a little bit more defender sided, because when you die, you can still defend that site with your smokes.
Yeah, going with one set of smokes on the side of Washington as well with Brimstone.
Do you see Gecko coming into play? I remember Gecko used to be super meta, just was a very good initiator. I haven't
Well-
seen him as much.
Gecko's kind of a crazy pick, especially in those 1v1 situations. You turn it into a 1v2 situation, throw
Yeah.
your guy on the defuse.
Throw him on the defuse or the plant, and you're just able to fight still. So it's super good utility.
I don't know the last time I've actually seen a team compete on Bind. Kind of excited for this game.
It's been a while. I believe last season it was out of the competitive pool.
Yeah, I thought it was out currently.
Yeah.
but I guess I was mistaken.
That and Split came back somewhat recently as well. So
Seen Split a few times, but Bind, I don't know if people are a big fan of Bind.
Bind used to be my favorite map. Well, I would say it probably still is, just because that was one of the maps that the game launched with, and that's when I played the game. So
Yeah, I think it's a very simple map. They've changed up a few times with where their teleporters go.
Just jamming out real quick.
Shout out Zed.
Yeah.
Banger music.
A classic. That was a classic. What am I looking for? Collection.
The gun? Yeah,
No,
that is a
that wasn't-
classic.
No, it was the collection that came out with the. That was one of. I think that was one of the first ones that they had sound on the gun.
Yeah, in-spec sound like that for sure.
Yeah. It's very
Mainly
cool.
because you wouldn't want sound on your gun.
Well, yeah.
Got their phone. Good.
Clicking on through. So Washington starting on this this attack. Looking like it's just gonna be a heavy showers walk. A looks to be the end goal here. And it is stacked properly for California.
But they are not ready for
No,
it.
they got knife out. Actually having a rotate come through.
surprise.
Gummy leaving. Ooh, good little trap there from Bonehead.
The cage comes out as well. Perfectly placed to just lock him in showers.
Yeah. And
They know they can't push out of that.
for sure.
Pushing away. Looking like they're probably just going to wrap. What is that even called? Mid? Is it like a mid? B main? A main?
A short. What it says up there in the top left.
Why is that a... whatever.
Coming up short. Sagi does get the information that they're still around. Does have 2 flashes in their belt if they decide to fight off of it. Bonehead making sure they're not walking up on his teammate. Sagi with the frenzy up close. Looks like the flash is going to come through. Spam coming through from the classic. Doesn't really do much. That reload for 1 bullet.
30 seconds left.
Ooh, and Jax is able to take down Bonehead inside. Flash up behind. Oh, gets counter flashed by the Gecko.
Kind of just peeked out with the flash.
Yeah, Gummy. Oh, Kurami is holding for the peak in lamps.
And bomb is down, and now it's a 2v4 retake for California. It'll be really hard to break back into this site with pistols.
Yeah. Especially with 4 attackers still alive. You're gonna need some picks here in this retake.
One enemy.
There's
remaining.
one. Tactical Cheeks takes down Jax, but yeah. Rami on the 3K.
And not a whole lot that can be done once they take that space. Washington, even with the man advantage down, played it slow, and were able to find their opening picks that they needed to then take the site.
Yeah, the retakes on this map feel very difficult most of the time. Just gets very the high visibility across all the sides, just very open and makes it very difficult to retake, especially with low utility on a pistol round. So
Yeah, that first round for California felt a little weird. They were on A site, just kind of hopping around without actually peeking anything or seeing any intel.
yeah, Rock's gonna clear out a lot of space with the Skydog. Let's get the information that 1 is stuck in lamps, but that does come through, and 2 kills on the pistols.
Still on pistols, they didn't upgrade their guns.
Ooh, Gummy does punish. Utility out in hand. Oh, but on the peak, Rox takes him down. Pushing this smoke. Goat is right here. Oh, full blind on Bull.
Remaining.
Very awkward, but Rox is able to confirm the 3K there.
All right, Rox, got a 3K. You're getting lucky with these flashes.
Yeah, that was very questionable flash.
Just keep it up.
I feel like that's what happened last round as well.
Yeah.
They peeked out with their flash. Actually, I think that was the
That was
other Sky,
Kusagi,
but-
yeah. But
All right, Sky players. Bird does blind you as well.
and take a minute as you flash. Don't peek with it.
Luckily, it blinded them both, and they did
Yeah.
not see each other.
Round before it was everybody was blind and just came through on spam, but that time both players blind, just didn't want to fire off and give away.
Oh,
But yeah,
it worked out in the end.
Very awkward, but yeah. Now guns come out for California. And we haven't seen anything on this B hole. There's just been retakes on A, so
Guns also come out for Washington. A lot of players opted for their pistols.
Phase Nade does do a little bit of chip damage onto Rocks. Very negligible though. Oh, what an execute! Everything coming out. Boosted fire rate for Rocks. Is able to get 1. Silly sniper on the pistol as well.
Spike planted.
Not upgrading again.
Yeah, so it's 2 for 1 trade on this B site take. Rocks gets another. Ooh, Malcolm not able to control it a little bit. Reds is able to get the kill, and now a 2v2. Actually very winnable for California, despite the round starting off not so great for them.
There.
Washington looking unbothered.
Smoke on the bomb.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, quick tap from Bonehead.
Going for a lineup? Hello?
Yeah.
Doesn't
it's
have time.
It's way too late. Jax.
No button. Save
Just
the
the stick
day.
comes through from Reds, and a free round given over to California. Oh, a knife out. Almost gets punished by Bonehead. Doesn't quite happen, though.
Jax playing a little bit questionable on that round.
Yeah. Just
Kind
seemed-
of took their time to just mess around with their teammate, and it led to them losing the round.
Yeah.
If they had just went for that lineup, it would have worked out in their favor.
I wonder if he was thinking it was going to be a fake on the first tap, but it wasn't. Pros don't fake.
Pros
And,
do not fake.
Reds was able to confirm the round just by holding 4.
I mean, you're going to know with a Brimstone like that they're going to be playing for some kind of lineup.
Yeah. But he was just way too late. He was still running back to do the lineup, and yeah, just doesn't happen. Now back to the A side. This is where the success has been happening.
Bomb buddy out.
And very quick up short. Information given over. Gecko goes in. Not quite doing it. Ooh, so much information on that Skydog. Reds is still holding. Oh, might find a timing on a Malcolm. Does find it. But in the
Spike
meantime, Silly
planted.
Sniper gets a kill as well.
Player
And on that peaks, again, Silly Sniper gets another. Now it's
All left
just
to
Bonehead.
Bonehead in a 1v4 retake.
Yeah, super late to this retake. But he hasn't made noise, so they might think he's flanking.
Did California also win a 2v4 retake?
They did.
Wow. Impressive.
Got Sky.
Ooh,
Ultimate ready.
little bit overconfident from Rocks on that swing.
Barrier
But
deployed.
utility out.
No
It's going to get shot from short. Or not. Jax doesn't peek off his teammate. And he does get caught. Now it's just one. It's just Kurami. Ah, it's standing in the molly. I didn't really have time for that, but he does get Jax in the end. Kurami also goes down to the spike explosion, so
It wasn't ult used, but
it was very costly from
yeah, in their defense, they
Washington.
took down the entire team technically.
Yeah, keeping the economy a little bit humble on the side of Washington. They do have another buy in their pockets, no matter what, but
It was a very good attempt from Bonehead.
very, very questionable buy for California. They have 2 players that are not able to really get much.
Yeah, they kind of need to stick
they were
together on their
keeping-
buys.
Keeping classics. Deep utility, and here comes the Razor going in. Not able to punish anybody, so just going to try to get it on the peak. Oh, Kusagi not able to finish the meal. Silly Sniper does take him down early, so again, this A site crumbles very, very quickly. California's really going to have to step up on this A site because it's crumbling just way too fast. Dummy. Not connecting on the spam. Malcolm forced out by the nade, though. Holding that heaven smoke as they jump out. Not able to connect anything, and up close. Okay, doesn't matter. Malcolm goes down, but the rest of Washington pick it up.
Yeah, California needs to change something on this A site. Having a 4v5 retake, and they already have bomb plant down, and you had I think 3 people on that site.
Yeah, they have the stack. They're putting 3 on A every round. They're just not stopping the short push.
No, they're being a little bit too passive. Once the bullets come in, they back up and
Yeah.
wait to play retake. But it's so hard to retake, as you were saying, on these sites.
Honestly, I would love to see a change-up come through. Maybe grab a Marshall or an Outlaw and try to post up on the angle, try to stop that short push so quickly. But this time the short push isn't coming. It's all mid. Silly Sniper's going to have to fight this. He does shoot the dog, so they know they're there, but he's there. Actual cheeks, sorry.
Was ready for the hookah push. Trying to waste the ult.
Yeah, just trying to stall. And in the meantime, everybody's left A. Now rotating back. Both teams rotating back towards A. California is here in time.
Bonehead hears the util and backs back up.
Silly Sniper going in first. We may see a TP coming back in and going back towards B, but not if the kills come through. Usagi does go down. Pushed into Bath is Bonehead. Might be able to punish the plant.
Spike planted.
Gummy, best silly sniper in lamps.
Yeah, monster on the move.
Ooh, the thrash coming in. Gummy does go down, and still in bath. Still yet to show. Tactical Cheeks is able to best Jackson. Now it gets awkward in this 3v2. We still have a shorty in play. Oh, and the flank just not quite in time. Usagi's gonna have to stop this.
One enemy remaining.
He does. Rocks
Last player standing.
is the last alive. Going wide. Oh, it's gonna get really difficult for Bonehead to even have enough time for this. Just hiding in the corner. Shorty out. Yeah, Rocks played that very good. Just going, hiding, playing safe, and securing another round for Washington.
Yeah, I think that was another round with 3 ults used.
Yeah. California does have the ult advantage now going into round number 7, but
A fade and a clove. Is clove the one that? No, that's Vice.
you
What is
revive
clove?
yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm done. We've watched it this whole series. Duh.
Now, if I was California, I would take my timeout now. They have lost 4 straight rounds since actually, they won 1 round in the middle, but it's been pretty one-sided.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll take it after this round.
The 1 round that they did win was that 2v4 clutch. Sagi pushing back. Red's watching his eye and nothing happens. Silly Sniper just runs in and gets 2. It's all Silly Sniper right now. 3K in the round.
A little bit of self-damage.
Yeah.
Getting a little over-aggressive.
Yeah, overheating a little bit here. Just needs to sit. Let his teammates clear this out. He's 40 HP. And he's still taking the fight, swinging.
One enemy
He's just
remaining.
running, gunning, and he gets the kill. 0 bullet. He has 1 bullet in that gun, by the way.
Finally punished.
Bonehead does get the kill, but it doesn't matter when he hits 4 prior to that. So,
The timeout needs to come out now.
yeah.
It is 6-1.
And Washington on the attack is just not letting off the gas.
They're doing a great job at holding this B site when they try to push, but A site is just so free.
It's going down so quickly. Like, California needs to fight for this space. Do something aggressive. Punish this. Like, if they're not there immediately, take the space and try to fight for it. Because otherwise, you're falling back into the back of A, and Silly Sniper's just running in and killing everyone. So,
Yeah, it's looking like they want to go for this B site now.
Tactical Cheeks, he played here before. He was able to get 1, but not on the stun. Blind as well. Yeah, free for Jax. Now it's just Reds. He's the only defender now.
Rotates are coming over quickly, though.
Not going to be in time. Just dodging. Rox does go down. Oh, I'm not able to get a second. If Rami doubles up.
Is that an
Bonehead.
Ares I hear? It is.
It was. Now traded out. Oh, the ult does catch. They are able to save him, but not going to save him from the bullets. Bonehead is able to get it. Pulled back to a 2v2. This is where the clutch came through last time on this B site. This time not playing for the angle, just going to be sitting.
Enemy remaining.
Oh! Malcolm not ready for the flank. Jack's stuck in the trap. Kusagi does get it. So the B site's not a problem. They're winning these retakes. But the A site something needs to change over there.
Washington's post plant B site. Not as good as their A site at
No.
all.
Definitely not. I think B site probably is a little bit easier to defend. That's why you stack 3A.
Yeah, I would assume the comms were a little bit weird there. Chamber wasn't even looking.
Yeah, not even ready for Bonehead to go that way. So,
But finally, California is able to find one.
and if I'm Washington, I'm just going A. For the rest of this half, I'm just going A.
They did leave Spike and Spawn, though.
They did. 6 seconds. No, somebody's gonna have to take the time to go back.
I don't know
Or
if they realize they don't have it.
is it even gonna? Okay, now
Chamber
they,
finally realizes they don't have it.
Malcolm is going back for it,
They're
but
still playing hyper aggressive.
ooh,
It's
finally.
stuck.
Good. Gummy does get a kill on short. Now falling back all the way like they are is just not good to me.
Yeah, they're kind of going for a quick rotate and giving up the space that they had. Deadlock also with the rotate, leaving Sky alone on this A site.
And they skydogged through Bath, but it doesn't. It's false information because now the remaining Washington players are here. And they're going to be coming quick. Luckily, California does get the rotates here in time. We're going to have to fight through this heaven smoke. Shot from the side. Malcolm goes down. That's the spike on the site.
Enemy
Good taps
remaining.
coming out from Gummy. Can get the 4K. Very clean from him.
Luckily, Gummy made their way back to this A site.
Yeah. That was
I'm
awkward round.
yeah, I'm very curious what the thought process was for California with the back and forth. I think they were just hoping to maybe read their rotates, but
Yeah, we saw it happen on Split as well. They did have the correct read a few times there in that comeback right at the end, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. When A's been the struggle, to leave one player there is a little questionable. Like, they stuffed the short push finally, but
they were luckily able to stop it, finding their third round now.
Gummy with the op in hand. Little bit unexpected there. Malcolm is able to best him, and that's an A defender. Does Washington recognize, or do they just keep going W key into this B site?
This guy is on the flank, though.
Ooh, silly sniper. Yeah,
Spike
and the
planted.
B site crumbles this time. 2v5. Rock's very aggressive on this push. Is
That
phasing through the
timing,
smoke.
that timing for Bonehead was really unlucky.
Soggy firing off in the corner, gives away his position. Silly sniper with another on the op. And yeah, this is looking very good from Washington. We saw an 8-4 last time. Can they improve it? Possibly a 9-3 on the cards for them.
With this being their map pick, they do feel very, or like at least look very comfortable.
Yeah.
With how they are playing.
They're playing very well, and
They're playing very heavily as a team on this attacking side, not really like splitting up. Since I don't even know why they haven't tried it. I guess just because moving as a unit tends to work.
it's also working very well. Okay, we're going to have an interesting engagement over here as Bonehead walks back through Bath. Took a little peek over towards the attacker spawn, but nothing was there. And
Silly
yeah,
Sniper also pulls away back towards short.
all 5 short. Apps coming through from heaven. Actually, Gummy backside spamming away. Flashes in, stim beacon in. Ooh, Silly Sniper got stuffed when he tried to blast back in. With the op is a little crazy, but doesn't get punished. A Gummy, knife out, not ready for anyone to be holding that angle. Saki goes down on the swing. And swinging with utility out as well. Silly Sniper has yet to hit one of these. He's had multiple chances. Finally, the Odin is able to get one. Stop that plan if you can. There it is. 3v4.
Down A.
And they have to retake now in a 3v2. Low HP in the corner. Low HP on Jax as well. Oh, but not. It doesn't matter when you're opping. Was able to pull in the Gecko. That was the full HP player, and the team just doesn't save him.
Yeah,
Doesn't really matter. Silly Sniper, 3K I believe in the round for him.
I don't know if I've seen a
Last round in
freer
the half.
save on that ult.
Yeah.
Right there, they used to.
He was pulled all the way from lamps.
I think
across
they
the middle
were
of sight.
they were probably trying to just bait him out since they knew that you'd want to defend that, but that nade kind of pushed away the defending of that ult.
Yeah, it was also the op was really the one that could have shot it. So
Yeah, I don't really know how much you have to deal to stop that thing.
I'm not sure either.
Probably quite a bit.
But 8
Like
rounds
coffee?
secured for Washington. So California really looking for one more on the end of this half.
They're pushing this B site, and this is like the first time they've pushed this with no one in hookah to defend.
Ooh, big nade and a little bit of block on the side of Washington. Silly Sniper. He's entering with the op. Gun out. He's just going to push this smoke. Goes for a no-scope. Doesn't land. Doesn't matter. Rocks. Gummy on the 2K as well.
Last player
Gummy's still alive on
3K.
site.
And using the...
Last player standing.
Okay. Forgot where he got that kill from. Karumi did get the kill onto Gummy, but on the res just wasn't ready for the same
Switching
swing.
sides.
And a 4K round from Gummy. That's what you needed to see from the side of California.
Yeah.
Picking up one more right there at the end of the half.
I don't even know what happened there. Gummy was in the middle of sight
Yeah.
and did not get traded out,
That was the A rotator able to come in and just clean up house.
let alone with a Guardian.
Yeah.
I've been noticing a lot of Guardians being bought on both these teams, and it's hurt them a lot of the time.
It has.
They'll try and play a close angle where you'd want to just spray down as people swing, but they have a Guardian. Unless you're hitting heads, the Guardian's pretty mid.
Gummy was hitting heads that last round.
That works.
Very
We
true.
do see Bonehead up on the top of the side of the scoreboard for California. He's been over towards A every single round, and he's gotten the kills, but it didn't ever transition into a full round win. So we'll see how California does on this attack. It's where they tried to mount their comeback was the defense last time.
Drive
So
destroyed.
close. Malcolm is able to get one, and he's not traded immediately. Last back in. Tactical Cheeks doesn't get anything. The Rockstock does kill Reds, and now it's just
Spike
one.
down, B.
The dog does damage?
Does very minimal damage, but Kusagi up close. Ooh, he's able to get the headshot through rocks. Okay. There you go.
These pistol rounds never tend to amaze me.
Yeah. Washington getting the pistol as well. This is looking to be a short map.
I mean, we watched this happen before on this last map, almost exactly like this.
That is fair. California on the attack. Gonna have to put together some rounds here. Going for a bye.
This can be a game winner for Washington as long as they don't get over cocky like they did before. Because I don't know if you remember, they were trying just funny rounds for fun of it, playing as a firing squad, and next thing you know, they were just losing rounds.
Yeah, they did almost lose the map because of it. So, see, up close with the Bucky. Malcolm. Ooh, spotted out. Stinger out. Does get the kill. All right, that's one of the B defense gone. Rox is still here with a Marshall. And they've pulled everybody. We have one flank coming through the attacker spawn, and everyone else on this B site. Flash out.
One enemy
Rox is able to get
remaining.
two. Jack's double ups as well.
down, B.
Bonehead's the last one alive.
These stingers.
The flank's coming through. Yeah, silly sniper. Easy kill. So,
Washington played that very well. Those stingers went crazy.
yeah, the force does not go in the favor of California.
It's gonna leave them broke.
Gives Washington another round, making them double digits now. So
They really like to just
stare at each other.
stare at each other in these
Yeah.
pregame.
Tapping away on the phone. Yeah, okay. Well, we see another force coming through. I didn't really love the force last round. I really am not loving it now.
It has to work for him here, or it might be the end of this map.
This bath push being held. There you go. No armor on Silly Sniper makes him go down to one shot. Dummy gets the opener. Now 5v4. Two players on each side defending. Trying to peek off the flash. The Outlaw does best Gummy.
Spike's still waiting to be on site.
Ah, taking a long time to get here. And Kurumi on a second. Jax is there to support. He is Stinger long range. Coming through that bat smoke.
Spike planted.
Tactical Cheeks gets one. Traded immediately by Jax. And now a 2v3. It was a man advantage coming into this round. But Kusagi pulled it back.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, Jax. Hit the head. Oh, now Bonehead. Knife out. Is able to get the kill with the knife. Now Bucky. Sniper. Ooh, calling the bluff. Back on it now.
Oh,
Smoke in the face. Going into it. Oh, spamming away right behind him. Doesn't know. Jax with a 3K in the round.
very well played there from Bonehead, getting the knife kill.
Yeah, a little crazy. But
that's 2 rounds in a row now that California has lost after getting the opening pick.
yeah, they got the opener and just took way too long to support their teammate on site.
And Spike taking its sweet time to get there.
Yeah, Kurumi on the just back site was able to peek out and get 2 kills before anyone even fought back. So
That's
Jax
gonna
as
hurt.
well.
That's gonna hurt the economy of California really bad.
It's really not good. Now they did get the spike planted, so they get a little bit of extra money.
They're able to buy mostly rifles.
Now the lost rounds, not really coming back to bite them too hard, but see a little bit of a weaker buy. Have a Spectre in hand here for Kusagi. Very little pressure. They're going super slow. California is just reading it. Everyone was rotating. Now realizing that's maybe not the best play to pull everyone off A, but B site is going to be the ender here. Spamming away through the hookah smoke, not really connecting a ton of damage. Locked in this corner is Rox, getting pulled into the open, is able to get one, make it 2 on the long-range spray. Bonehead,
Last
double
player
entry as
standing.
well.
Spike
That
down.
was just
B.
Kurumi. Was able to pick up 2 in the previous round. Can he do it again to clutch this out for Washington?
Spike planted.
Looking the wrong
One
way.
enemy
Red's just in the
remaining.
open. Oh, bad time to pull out the utility. Flash does not connect. Tactical Cheeks playing around this bomb site and not ready for Kurumi to be walked out that far.
Yeah.
He does pick it up. The 2v1 put his team on match point.
Very well played from Kuromi.
Clutch.
I don't know what really happened there with
Respectfully, you couldn't stop
Reds
one
looking
guy.
Yeah.
the wrong way. The util came over from the
Match
defender
point.
spawn.
Felt like a little bit of misinformation almost.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how that util works. Does that one drop after a certain like distance? It's
Which
gone?
one?
He threw his green one, which is I don't know what it's called. It's his yeah
I
It's-
believe it's like the Molotov one.
yeah.
I don't know if it falls down. I'm pretty sure you just throw it kind of like a brimstone molly.
Yeah, he just threw it over. So, my only assumption is if it was something that just drops, then you could, I guess, get confused on where it came from. But maybe they just didn't notice it as a whole, and misinformation came through. But we are getting a timeout from California.
This is the first. No, from Washington
from
again.
Washington.
So they had this last time. Same situation, actually, I believe. Or no, it was 12-5
Yeah,
last
it was
time.
slightly different. They're not wanting to risk anything.
Yeah, but so far this defense has been spotless. Even in the rounds that they had a disadvantage, they were able to pull out and win. So
But also, still no timeouts
Yeah.
from California.
California's just not taking them, and I don't love to see it because those timeouts are really what pull you back into the game, especially when you're down so far that it feels like it's unwinnable.
Yeah, hopefully California thinks a little bit more about this when going into playoffs. It looked like we had someone disconnect, so they'll be hopping right back in. But yeah, going into playoffs, hopefully, if you're watching this, California, don't be afraid to take timeouts.
Yeah, talk to your team, figure out what's going on. Because right now, what's going on is you guys got to hold on to those post plants. Washington has been able to come back and defuse it. 2-3 rounds in a row now. So
Yeah, just being able to take that timeout, even if you're just taking it as a time to breathe, reset, anything can help.
yeah,
Especially when a team's just running away with rounds.
and it looks like Washington's gonna get a little bit aggressive here, trying to peek long. Flash coming in, information's there, but they shot back anyway. They already knew that they were long.
No charges.
In hookah, Bonehead just trying to clear out the tripwire for Malcolm, but he's gonna swing off of it. Looks like. Skydog coming in from long. Ooh, yeah, not looking. Bonehead goes down. Hopping out is to Malcolm. Oh, bad time to
timing.
look away. Traded, and Kusagi gets the other. But Washington's already full rotated. There was 4 defenders here on this
Spike
site.
down. B.
Silly Sniper on the Silly Sniper, not able to get it. Oh, the Brimstone ult not gonna touch Kusagi. That's crazy. Found a little safe haven in that corner.
Player standing.
Not when Jack swings like that. Tactical Cheeks
With
on
the
this
bomb on
rotate.
the quick rotate.
All right, he's gonna get the plant for free.
This is going to be a very hard round to win, but it is doable.
And Washington's super far away. Their quickest avenue is going to be for a TP. I don't know what was used over there.
That was Gecko ult,
Okay.
but it was down.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Blow 'em up, Mosh.
going for it again, throwing that mosh pit over. Cheeks just sitting on site.
Bomb buddy
You're not
out.
ready
Don't
for
clear
it.
him.
Oh, the Boombot does fake it out, and Silly Sniper's able to close out this series. Quick 2-0 from Washington.
Going again.
California, sadly, not able to build that comeback like they were last map.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, that was Washington was
Defenders
much more
win.
comfortable
All
on this
right.
bind than
Much love, team.
California was. So
Yeah, it showed that this is their map pick a lot better. California wasn't able to find their attacker side like Washington had the luck of having.
yeah, California could just not hit their stride on attack. Every single time Washington knew what they were doing, and they just took short so easily on California every single time. So it was a little bit of a team diff there on bind. I think Split was a lot closer. Definitely had a chance for California to come back and win that one, but just a little bit too slow on that first half. So
Yeah, both teams, they did both play very well. California, on their defending side, they were getting those opening picks. They were getting the kills they needed to. They just weren't able to get those retakes done.
yeah,
And Bind really showed to be a hard one to retake on.
yeah. It was
So-
it was a tough round for California there. Washington played really well. I think it came down to the individuals there on Bind. They were just like all of the rounds that California was winning were just clutch rounds. Which is not always a bad thing, but like you got to win the others as well on team play. So
Yeah, that was kind of the difference on that one just the player individual gunfight performance.
yeah,
Washington able to win a lot of like 1v2s and man
Yeah.
disadvantages. So they just played that map very well. California had a good series all around. That is the last time we will be seeing these teams in regular season.
Yeah.
I believe we do not have any matches next week, Thanksgiving week. Everyone's taking their time off to have a good Thanksgiving. But we will be back December 1st. Don't fact check me.
That sounds right.
Something like that for the first round of playoffs. So hopefully these teams are able to take these wins, take these losses, learn from them, and just be ready for playoffs and to make a good run of it.
Sure. Yeah, that was a good hard fought battle from both teams. Split was a good cinema match to watch. That was good from both teams, and they can both definitely watch it back, do a VOD review on it, and pull things from it from both sides. So I think that was a good game from California. Washington was just a little bit better today.
Yeah, all around, good season to watch. Hoping for good games from everyone during
Yeah.
playoffs. That's all we have for you for today. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, that's all we got for you. Have a good night, guys.